Happy Valentine's Day, collectors. Here at Entertainment Earth headquarters, we know it can be a complicated holiday. Say you're torn between two potential lovers, or you're pining after someone who you know isn't right for you or you just can't be with, or maybe an old Canadian man just showed up at your high school and won't leave your girlfriend alone and it is really bumming you out. If that's the case, we have the perfect item for you. Take a look at the love triangle that rocked the 90s. Here is the Marvel Legends 3-pack featuring Jean Grey, Cyclops, and Wolverine. Of course, they're all rocking their old 90s aesthetic. I love the Jim Lee look. And first, I just want to point out the box. I mean, take a look at this. It is so 90s, it hurts. It calls back to all of the collectibles I had when I was a kid. I love the color scheme. These trading cards that are featured on the back, I had those in my collection, man. I love to see them. And even more, I love that we have a 3-pack celebrating all of those with a ton of accessories and details. Let's dive in and take a look at the figures themselves. First up, my gentlemen, ladies first, you have the lovely Jean Grey. Now, even today, it's kind of difficult to find female heroes out in the wild. It's nice to get a 3-pack that kind of has 3 core members of the X-Men team all in one. Really great details in her costuming. See, these panels are a separate texture. They're kind of off a little bit. You have double knees. I love the wrist guards here kind of turn as well as the hands. So you can kind of put them in nice poses where it doesn't look like she's twisting in a way that's unnatural. And again, they kind of call back to her powers here with the posing. Now, one of the things I love about this pack is it comes with a ton of awesome accessories. Here, this head sculpt, you can see it's kind of long and flowing. Love the detail on the hair. But if that's not your style, you want something a little more simple or on the go, maybe the ponytail is the look for you. Having the ability to switch that up, I think, is so great. Really makes this 3-pack something special. Most Marvel Legends don't come with multiple head sculpts. This pack has a total of 8. So there's Jean Grey. Next, you respect your elders, so let's go with Wolverine. Take a look at the details here. Now, one thing that I think is really cool, you actually get both bone and adamantium claws. The bone claws is something you really don't see a ton of in collectibles, so I really love to see that. I have him in the unmasked sculpt here. There's also a cowl that comes that you can put down. I love that attention to detail. We've seen that in a couple different figures. Nice detail that I always appreciate. Take that off. Let's see. It just rests on the neck of the figure. Again, it's just a little attention to detail that really brings it to the next level. You have 3 Wolverine head sculpts. You have a battle damaged one. The 2 must have gotten in a brawl fighting over Jean's affection. Head sculpt's great. I love that yell. Again, great articulation. And last but not least, you have just a regular head sculpt. They're really durable too. You don't have to worry about breaking these guys. I appreciate that. The one thing I will say, and I guess we're getting greedy at this point, he only comes with claws out. There are no hands with no claws, so be aware of that. You might want to steal some from another figure in your collection if you want to display them that way. And last but not least, always seems to get the short end of the stick, Scott Summers' Cyclops. Love the detail here. This came out around the same time we saw the Mezco 112 featuring the same look. The jacket is a really nice detail. Has a different texture. You know, usually people think of Wolverine and Logan in the leather jacket. I like Scott with it. I think it's a nice look. The X patches on the side are great. Now, he comes with 2 different hands. You can either have fists. Like I said, they're always brawling over her affection. Or one that kind of looks like he's using his power. There's a good range of motion, too. You're not going to struggle getting it up there. These are different textured, so they can move around as well. They don't slide too much, but that's something to be aware of when you're posing. So you don't want to have them slide, and then that slides down. So just make sure you're aware of that when you put them in. Take the head off here, and you have two different unmasked sculpts. See the detail there? I think this is like really just going above and beyond. I mean, at this point you have one head sculpt. Yeah, that's great. You have masked and unmasked. Then they go ahead and give you another one. So I guess this is like date night Skype. There he is. Again, I think these three figures look so great together. They are a love triangle we've all come to know and check back on. Get Scott to stand up straight here. After all, we're in the presence of a lady. There you have it. If you missed out on this the first time around, it is available for pre-order again. We're expecting more to show up around March, so don't sleep on it again. Make sure you get your pre-order in. Happy Valentine's Day. We'll see you next time.